Okay, let's do a walkthrough. It should be clean by now. Oops. And we opened the bump out. But all of the cute stuff, the cutesy stuff is put away. Lights on. Okay, so that is the dining area. Let me fix the couch cushion. So this is a Jayco J Flight. I believe it's 242BHSW. And that means it's a bunkhouse. So if you can see back there, that's the bunkhouse. Okay. Dining area, the bump out is out. So it creates a good amount of space. The kitchen is directly to your left as you enter. Fire extinguisher, one cabinet here. So I have some stuff already in it, ready for the next people to rent. Is my light on? Yes, it is. So I have the toaster back there, plates, garbage bags, cleaning wipes, my Melaleuca cleaning wipes, coasters. That's a CO2 sensor, so that's important as well. It monitors the CO2 levels in the rig, because that can get dangerous if you don't have a CO2 monitor. And then this is, I love the amount of space on the counter. Of course, it's not my kitchen in my house, which is huge amount of space, but for an RV, it's perfect. That opens up. It's a skylight and a vent, and that fan turns on. There's a button right there. So when you're showering, make sure the vent fan is on and it's venting out all of the steam and the hot air out of the rig. Okay, kitchen. 3 drawers here. I need to get a fork, spoon, and knife, like a holder thingy. I couldn't find one that fits in this tiny little RV drawer. So I might have to just get a custom one made, or I'm gonna have to do some hunting. All the stuff that comes with the RV when they rent it. So all kinds of like spoons and tongs, measuring cups. These are so cool. They flatten out the measuring cups. And then they also open up. Isn't that cool? And the measuring spoons as well, same thing. It's made with this really thick, durable plastic. Yeah. Knives, can opener, wine opener, all kinds of stuff. Grater, whisk, all the things you need. We got headlamps in here, sponges, lighters. This is an arc lighter, rechargeable arc lighter. Got garbage bags, storage gallon bags, matches, toothpicks, all kinds of stuff. Okay, and then this is the bigger cabinet underneath the sink. And then there's 3 frying pans, dish soap, hand soap, and I need to make sure this is locked, and a splatter guard screen. Also, down here is where you would de-winterize. The hose is back here. Oh, shoot. The hose is back here. I don't know if you can see. And that clear hose right there is what you would use to suck up all of the antifreeze. Food grade antifreeze. So that's under there. Heat vent right there. And then this is the breaker box here. We got our oven. It's so cute. It's so small. We didn't use it yet, so it's brand new. So the first people to use it's gonna have a brand new oven. I love this stove, gas stove. Love, love, love it. Cooks the food really quick, makes the food taste really good. Yep, 3 burners. And then we have a microwave up here. The hood actually has a fan vent too, and a light. Let's turn the light off. Microwave. Clean, beautiful. There's a cabinet above the sink. All the stuff you need. Settings. Coffee mugs. There's missing 2 more. There should be 4 mugs. It's getting washed right now and dried. popcorn bucket and some spices and seasonings to cook, oil, oven mitts, dish towels, a pot. I think I'm gonna put the frying pans up there. The icebox and freezer is a good size, like really good size. I thought it was gonna be too small because we are foodies after all, but the freezer is a pretty good size freezer. We didn't use it obviously, but it's a good size. This is the icebox. Isn't this big? Look at this. I'm trying to hold it open with that. Yeah, I got 1, 2, 3, 4 shelves on the door, and then 1, 2, 3 shelves in the icebox, plus that little one in the middle and a drawer. It's a really good size icebox, I must say. I'm happy with the icebox size. Then this is one bunk. This is the top bunk. It's pretty dang spacious. It's not a twin size. It's about a full, I would say. You can fit 2 adults in here. Has a plug right here and a light and a vent. This is the bottom bunk and it has a light and a plug. So this is where Kai sleeps. She has the plug and Mikhail has just the USB port, which he was irritated about, but oh well. The older kid gets the priority, sorry. And under here there's storage. Yeah, big space of storage. Back there is the water heater. That's where you turn on and off the water pump, or you bypass it when you're putting antifreeze in the system. Turn the bypass on or off. Okay, right next door to the bunk is the bathroom. I love the color scheme too that they chose for the wood grain and the floor. We absolutely love it. There's also a vent right here, right by their bed. Okay, bathroom. The sink is tiny. Yeah, we're sad about the sink, but it is what it is. You're just camping. You're not supposed to be like totally comfortable, and you know, there's a little uncomfortableness about camping. Okay, that's locked. Plug right here. And then there's a vanity, medicine cabinet, whatever you want to call it. Really big size. It fit all of our stuff in it, and there's 4 of us. Light switch, hand towel, rack. Toilet is wonderful. Nice and clean and beautiful. This is a shower. The shower is pretty dang big too, you guys. I was expecting an RV shower to be small, but this has got to be like, I don't know, 3 feet by 4 feet. It's pretty big. Came with this cute curtain. We definitely eventually are going to upgrade this shower head because it kind of sucks. And there's a skylight. Beautiful. And then there's 4 racks to put shampoo, conditioner, whatever you need. But it's pretty darn big. Cabinet below. Even this cabinet is pretty big. So we have our Aquamax that goes into the black tank to help break down the solids and liquids, and the toilet paper. RV toilet paper only, you guys. RV marine grade toilet paper. And then we provide all of this: shampoo, conditioner, body wash, this Ultramax body wash, as well as this body wash, and then a kids 3-in-1. So we're just gonna leave that in here, stage it in here. That's the bathroom. Big, spacious cabinet. So that is 2 hammocks, damp rid. Absolutely need those, you guys. Huge cabinet. And then one on the bottom. That's our damp rid box. Another one. Okay. And then it goes back to the living room here. Not living room, I'm sorry. Well, I guess this would be the living room, but more so the dining. You do a lot of sitting here, but it is the dining room. Okay, it's pretty spacious. It doesn't look like much, but the 4 of us fit. Down here we have all of our games. There's ponchos back there and a first aid kit, games, cards, Monopoly, Connect 4. That comes with the rig as well. And then there's one charger there. This beautiful window. This is a big window too. Damper it again. And then this side is empty, so you can put more storage here. You can put bags, backpacks, whatever. Blankets, pillows. It's up to you. Okay, entertainment. Let me move back. Little entertainment area. So there's 2 cabinets up here. Good amount of space, right? Right. And then TV. I believe this is a 32. TV remote here. This is for the radio, and also the radio can play inside here, right? So that's one speaker there, and then there's one speaker here, so you can play it in here, and it's pretty darn good. It has like this surround sound effect, but also this you can plug in here. What is the word I'm looking for? You can plug in the HDMI here, and then you can also plug in USB here. You can Bluetooth, and then there's 2 big cabinets on the bottom. We're gonna leave that extra HDMI there. That's a Belfair State Park map. You can also have the radio, so zone 1 and zone 2, you can have zone 1 is inside the RV, play music or your movie or whatever. And then you can also hit zone 2 and it'll also play outside. So you can listen to music outside with the awning out. So I thought that was cool. And we did use it. Okay, this is the master bedroom. Where is the light? Ta-da! Hold on, let me get the lights on. So much better. That's only 2 lights. There's 4 back here. There's also a vent here. This bed is so comfortable, you guys. You have no idea. I thought this bed was gonna be horrible because we've heard so much horror stories, but this bed is so comfortable. It's soft yet firm. Hard to explain. Cabinet, 3 pocket cabinet, and then got storage space up here. There's another cabinet on that side with a like hanging rack. Window. Let's go around. Other window with the emergency exit. Oh goodness, it's a beautiful day today. And then here you can hook up your cable for your TV, so you can do like a satellite or whatever. You hook it up here, and then there's another plug here, set of plugs. This is the other closet I was telling you about. You can hang clothes there. It is big, you guys. This is like, I can't even touch the back. I would say about 4 feet deep. Of course it's rounded, but it's pretty darn big. And then one more plug here. Plug on that side. So there's plugs on both sides, plus plugs for the TV. And then there's more storage here. This one is massive. So this is like, I don't know, half of the bed. Yeah, almost half of the bed. Once you lift it, it automatically goes up and it locks in place. You don't have to stand there and hold it, unlike the storage in the back under one of the bunk beds. And it's big storage. I don't know, 5 feet by 3 feet if I had to guess. It's a good size. And then floor vent. And when you want to close it, you push it down. I don't want to break it. Hold on. Push it down, and then you want to guide it because it's going to slam if you don't. Oh, there we go. And then these also slide shut. See, the door can completely close, so you can get some privacy. Ta-da! Let's turn this on. Yeah. Okay, now looking, this is our door, looking towards the door. Here is the awning switch. Make the awning go in and out. Slide room. So this is for the dining area. This is the bump out, the slide room. So that would be that. Right now, It's extended open, but it can get it when it comes in, right, to be the same length as the rest of the trailer. It'll come in pretty close, maybe about like here. Yeah, it comes pretty close, and so it'll be really small. But once you bump it out, dude, there's so much space in here. Okay, back to the panel. So when you push this, that's the battery. So it says our battery for the rig is fully charged. Our, hold on, let me zoom in. Come on, zoom for me. Fresh water. Hold on. There we go. Battery's full. Fresh water is on empty. Black water is on empty. Gray water is on empty. So perfect. This is exactly how it needs to be when it gets returned and when it goes out to every person. Water pump, gas. If you want the water heater to run on gas, this is your button. You want the water heater to run on electric, this is your button. So depending if you're dry camping or if you're, you know, boondocking or camping, this is, you need to pay attention to this gauge on which, if it's going to be on gas or electric. This is interior lights to the right. This is the LED lights outside that's on the awning. So cute. And then the 2 plugs that we talked about for where I told you I put my Instant Pot or a toaster or, you know, a frying plate if you want that. I don't recommend putting that on your counter, but the Instant Pot worked perfect. 2 USBs. And that's about it inside. So let's go outside. It also has a screen door. You can, I don't know if you guys can see that here. It also has a screen door, so you don't have to shut both doors. You can have the screen door just open. If it's like hot and it's summer, you can have that screen door open, and then the other door, or screen door shut and other door open. And then this thing is to help you if you want to get on and off. It also rotates like that. Yeah. And then this is where we fill the water, fresh water, cable, TV, satellite, antenna output here. I don't remember what this is. Oh, plug. So when you have stuff outside, you can use this plug here. Because I know you can hook up the TV outside. You just have to move the mounting brackets, and the TV can actually be mounted outside. I believe it's this. Yeah, I believe it's this. The TV can get mounted outside and you can watch TV outside. That's the speaker, outside speaker that we talked about. That's the vent from the stove. So it'll vent all of your stuff out. This is the fridge panel. So the fridge plug is in here. This also helps the fridge breathe, like, you know, cool itself off so it doesn't overheat, exhaust. I have no idea what that is. I'm gonna have to ask my husband and then comment back here. And then the awning. So right now it's closed. I'm gonna try to see if he can open it up for you guys and then close it up. This is where the outside kitchen is. Okay, so this had to be open. Then you also turn this up and down. And it is magnetic, so take the key off so you don't scratch the trailer. And it magnetically stays up. So we have the white hose in here, right? This is the white hose that you use to fill your potable, like, fresh water in the rig. Do not use that to clean the sewer line. Do not use that to clean anything but the fresh water. And you want to keep this as clean as possible because that's going to put the water in your tank that you use to wash your face and brush your teeth and cook with and wash your hands and wash your dishes. Power switch. So it's on right now. We're going to have to turn that off before we seal it all up. We provide gloves so that when you're doing the dumping of the gray and black water, you can have gloves because you do not want fecal matter on your hands. Pressure regulator. Please use this. And if you're renting the travel trailer, you have to use this. It is absolutely needed when you're pumping water in because you don't know how much pressure is being provided when you use the water that they provide there. We got chairs back there. So there's going to be, I believe, 6 chairs included. That over there is my, we'll go on the other side and look what it is. But I wanted to show you guys the kitchen. So let's open this up. This is the outside kitchen, y'all. We did not get to use it because it was really rainy and stormy and ugly. Okay, turn it up and down. Get the key out. Open. Magnetic. Ta-da! Yeah, okay. 2 more chairs in here. And then drawers. Oops. Drawer. So you can put utensils out here too if you prefer to use outside kitchen. If I could, I would have, but it was like really stormy and really ugly. Outside fridge. It's a cute little one. Maybe put drinks and stuff in here. I don't know. Whatever you like. Okay. And then we'll close this up. Always use these. This is the tire chocks, just in case. Also, the low point drain is here, so if you need to drain, it is right here, and the switch is here, and drain that way. See, there's a little bit left. Oh, drips. And then you would close it. To the left is closed, to the right is open. So that's your low point drain when you're trying to drain your fresh water in preparation to get everything out of the rig. This is where the sewer hose is. So you're gonna pull this. This is a cap. The cap comes off. The sewer hose is in here. So you need that to pump your gray and your black water. Okay, so it's in here. You can hook up the blue hose that we provide here, and that becomes a water hose. Like you can use it to spray down stuff, shoot down. This is where you plug the power line in. Yeah, power. Make sure it's in good. It's where your short power. Cable, TV, satellite. Here. On this side, this is the opposite side. And then black holding tank is here. So this is the area where you would dump your gray and black water. The hose hooks up here, and then you would find where they would, you know, you would pump your gray and black water. You put the hose in there, and then you'd pump it from here. And then that release lever there, and that release lever there. So that's gray water, that's black water. You pull that to release. That's another low point, I believe. Gray water holding tank. City connection. So this is where you can put in city water into there. There's a shower here. Let's open this up. What's this one? Yeah. Yep, there's an outside shower here. Hot and cold water. It's hooked up to the tank, hot water tank. And then, yeah, so that's a city water connection here. I'm not sure what this is, so I will put it on here somewhere. Put it on here. I'll ask my husband. I'm still learning. He knows, he did his research, man, so he knows the rig like in and out. Another tire chock, right? And then this is how far the bump out goes. It looks like about 3 or 4 feet. Make sure when you're pulling the bump out or putting it back in, there's nothing in the way, nothing obstructing it, because there is a gap from here to where the cabinet is. There's like a, I don't know, 6 to 8 inch gap where you can put things, and if you forget that they're there, you're gonna crush it, you're gonna damage the bump out, you're gonna damage the mechanism. Everything's just gonna, yeah, don't do that. Okay, and then that thing right there, that's stabilizer jacks. So as soon as you pull the trailer in and you disconnect the truck or whatever vehicle you're using from the trailer, you want to make sure the stabilizer jacks are down, because when you're walking in the rig, it's going to go right and left, it's going to wiggle. You want to make sure that is down and stable. It has to be down. Okay, this is the blue hose I told you that hooks up at the back. the back right side where you can use it as a sprayer. This is what needs to be plugged in every time you plug into shore power. Regardless, this has to be used. This protects the whole electrical system and the rig from being fried because either you plugged it into the wrong one, or maybe it's a janky system, or maybe they advertise it as 20 and you needed 30. So always use this. You would scan, let me put it down. You scan this QR code here, and then you can monitor the amperage and all of that good stuff. Just hit that, get a picture of that, download it, and then you can monitor the system as it's plugged in. This thing is for the hose. So the hose lies like this. The sewer hose. It's a, I don't know how to explain it. I'll put it somewhere on the screen here, exactly what it's called, but it's meant to provide like gravity. So when you're draining the black and gray water, the hose lays here and it creates a slight slope so that all the junky, nasty stuff comes out of the rig. There's also a manual. This is for the stabilizers. It's a manual like tool. And then the lock and the chain, please lock this to your shore power unit every time you use it. This is my griddle. This griddle hooks on outside, so you can use that outside to cook, and I'll show you where. And then to go up and down, on and off. This here is propane. There's 2 bottles of propane. Is it 15-gallon propane, or how do you? 2 30s. There's 2 30s in here, propane, and it'll be filled when you pick it up, so you don't have to worry about that. The battery is here. Okay, just doing a walkthrough. Okay, so he reminded me, there's a bar that comes with the griddle, and the bar goes in here and the griddle sticks out here. So that is the attachment. This is in the back right-hand corner. There's also a ladder where you can go on the roof. I wouldn't recommend it because the roof is not that strong.
It's strong. You just don't go up there to play.
So you connect, when you pull up to where you plug in your shore power, there's water. This is the water you hook up to, correct? Okay, and then what is this one?
Black water rinse.
Okay, so when you want to wash your black tank, this is what you plug into. Okay, the top one is to rinse the black water. So it hooks in here, and there's like a sprinkler inside the tank that when you hook it up and you turn the water on, it'll make the sprinkler wash down the tank. Okay, so the shower, above the shower is the rinser for the tank, and the bottom one is where you hook up your city water when you pull up to your space. City water gets hooked up there. Okay.
Yep, the light's on. Nobody home.
Okay, and then he's gonna open the awning right now. It's literally a button. It's not hard to do. You just make sure there's nothing obstructing the awning where it's gonna open up to. It open up's pretty wide too.
It's kind of windy, so.
Yeah, it's just gonna go out and in. I just want to show that it's one single button, but you have to make sure you're paying attention, and then it shows how far it should go. Okay, you can see the black on the edge. Okay, go ahead, babe.
I'm gonna wipe this. I'm gonna wipe the top side. Give it.
Last thing, this is safety as well. This is the brake safety, babe. It'll automatically engage the brakes.
I can't hear you.
The silver wire, emergency brakes, this thing. So you got to make sure it's hooked up here at all times, because it's a really long wire and it will drag on the ground. So make sure it's hooked up in here on the dog bone. Make sure the power is plugged into the dog bone as well, and then into the car. And then the chains, these chains need to be on both sides. And this is the emergency brake here. So make sure when you put this on, it can vibrate downwards and not upwards, meaning when you go to screw it, it screws only in the down direction, because what has happened to other people is this will wiggle, this will unscrew, right? If it was the opposite way, like this way, it'll unscrew down and then this cord is gonna come loose. I can't even get it, but you wanna make sure it's facing down. So if it does wiggle loose, this piece here, it'll wiggle tighter and not off.